Hi and welcome to another vlog. This is Bicton unaffiliated arena eventing a couple of weeks ago now, which we did the 100 for. He was a really good boy this day. Loaded, travelled up, everything was fine, warmed up lovely. I did think at the time he was quite fast. He starts by giving me really nice rhythm in the canter. Knew full well that this first fence was coming off this corner and I had about 2 strides to get him straight. He knocks it flying. Then after that I run in to the ground, so this is totally my fault, and I see a long stride. He chips in and knocks another one down. So that's 1 and 2 knocked down. After that I sort of gather him back up and I'm like, right, no taking hold. We're gonna do as we're told, and he was absolutely brilliant for the rest of the show jumping round. I think moving on to the cross country now. Flies over the first. The big box one, big table type fence, flew that easy. Over to the blue house and he was literally flying. It was absolutely brilliant. And I really, looking back at this video, excuse me, you can actually see it doesn't look that messy, and I came out thinking, oh my god, that looks so messy, so untidy. I literally had no breaks, but it doesn't look too bad. So we go flying up the steps here, and my auntie just missed this bit. There was a big brush at the top there at an angle, and he flew it, absolutely brilliant. I think it was a little narrow up the top there. Emily told me to go to the right of the steps as I came down, so that was good advice because it lined me up perfect for the narrow arrow at the bottom, which was our finishing fence. Absolutely chuffed with the boy. Again, we finished in the top 10 and we got an 8th, so I was really pleased with him. Okay, so then this weekend we went back to Bicton for the British Riding Club qualifier. We did the 100 as a team event. That day didn't really go to plan. As you can see, looks super, and he goes into a lovely canter here. But as soon as he clocks the fence, about 5 strides out, he takes hold and just takes off with me. He obviously thinks he knows the job better than I do, even though I'm the one that's walked the course. So obviously we have a little disagreement here. I interfere a little bit too much and he knocks this one down too. After this, he does carry on and go clear apart from the last fence. However, we still have a lack of brakes. I do try and keep a light seat, but my shoulder's back, but I do struggle with my balance when he takes hold like this. He does the double in a 1 stride rather than the 2. And then we start our cross country. I almost missed this next jump here. So we've obviously got to go back to the drawing board regards what bit we need to be using. So here he's in a Pelham with a rubber chain on it, so I don't know whether to take the rubber part off and just use the chain and maybe use double reins. But yeah, so still lots to think about. We also need to maybe think about changing the bit entirely. So obviously flies up the steps, over the corner, doesn't hesitate, is super keen, super brave, a bit too brave, and it's obviously going to get us into a bit of trouble if we want to progress up the levels and go past 100. But in all, yeah, I'm disappointed with my riding as well as disappointed in him. He could have helped me out a lot more and just listened. We were lucky enough to have had a good team, which has enabled us to qualify for Aston Lee Walls. So we will be going as long as we've got brakes. So looking at the positives, he's obviously easily making the height, which is good. Maybe no more Propel Plus and see how we go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it.